গল্প পড়ে শোনাই।
No, Ma, I don't want to hear about another boring dance drama.
না না, তোকে বইটা একটা দিদুন দিয়েছিলাম। This is an English drama by Rabindranath Tagore called Chitra. It's based on a story from the Mahabharata. Short? In the course of his wanderings, in the fulfillment of a vow of penance, Arjuna came to Manipur. There he saw Chitrangada, the beautiful daughter of Chitravahana, the king of the country. Smitten with her charms, he asked the king for the hand of his daughter in marriage.
Art thou the god with the 5 dots, the lord of love?
I am he who is the firstborn in the heart of the Creator. I bind the bond of pain and bliss the lives of men and women.
I know what that pain is, and those bonds.
Death and decrepitude wears the world to the bone, and that I follow them and constantly attack them. I bring eternal youth.
I bow to thee, Lord Madana.
But what stern vow is thine, fair stranger? Why dost thou wither thy fresh youth with penance and mortification? Such a sacrifice is not fit for the worship of love. Who art thou, and what is thy prayer?
I am Chitra, the daughter of the kingly house of Manipur. With godlike grace, Lord Shiva promised to my royal grandsire an unbroken line of male descent. Nevertheless, the divine word proved powerless to change the spark of life. In my mother's womb, so invincible was my nature, woman though I be.
I know. That is why thy father has brought thee up as his son. He has taught thee the use of the bow and the duties of a king.
Yes, that is why I am dressed in a man's attire and have left the seclusion of a woman's chamber. I know no... My hands are strong to bend the bow. But I have never learned Cupid's archery, the play of eyes.
That requires no schooling, fair one. The eye does its work untaught, and he knows how well who is struck in the heart.
One morning, in search of game, I roved alone to the forest on the bank of the Puma River. Tying my horse to a tree trunk, I entered a dense thicket on the track of a deer. Suddenly, I came upon a man lying across my path on a bed of dried leaves. I asked him haughtily to move aside, but he heeded not. Then, with the sharp end of my bow, I pricked him in contempt. Instantly, he leapt up like a sudden tongue of fire from a heap of ashes. An amused smile flickered round the corners of his mouth. Perhaps at the sight of my boyish countenance? And then, for the first time in my life, I felt myself a woman and knew that a man was before me.
At the auspicious hour, I teach the man and the woman the supreme lesson to know themselves. I know a little what happened there. With feared wonder, you asked him, "Who are you?" "I am Arjuna," he said, "of the great Kuru clan." You stood petrified like a statue and forgot to do him obeisance.
Was this indeed Arjuna, the one great idol of my dreams? Yes, I had long ago heard how he had vowed a 12 years celibacy. Many a day, my young ambition had spurred me on to break my lance with him and challenge him in disguise to single combat, to prove my skills in arms against him.
Ah, foolish heart, whither fled thy presumption? O foolish woman, neither didst thou speak to him or greet him, and forgot to do him an obeisance?
Next morning, I laid aside my man's clothing, I donned bracelets, anklets, and a gown of purple red silk. The unaccustomed dress clung about my shrinking shame, but I hastened on my quest and found Arjuna at the forest temple of Shiva. Only vaguely can I remember what things I said and what answer I got. Oh Lord, do not ask me to tell you this. Shame fell on me like a thunderbolt, but could not break me to pieces. So utterly hard, so like a man am I.
I know. His last words pricked thy ears as red-hot needles. I have taken the vow of celibacy. I'm not fit to be thy husband.
Oh, the vow of a man! Surely thou knowest, thou God of love, the unnumbered saints and sages that have surrendered the merits of their lifelong penance at the feet of a woman. I broke my bow in two and burnt my arrows in the fire. I hated my strong, lithe arms scored drawing the bowstring. Oh, love, God love, thou hast laid low the dust, the vain pride of my man-like strength, and all my man's training lies crushed under thy feet. Now teach me thy lessons. Give me the weapon of the weak and the weapon of the unarmed hand.
I will be thy friend. I will bring the world-conquering Arjuna, a captive before thee, to accept his rebellion's sentence at thy hand.
Had I but the time needed, I would win his heart by slow degrees and ask no help of the gods. I would stand by him as a comrade, and drive the fierce horses of his war chariot, and keep guard at night at the entrance of his tent. Surely at last the day would come for him to look at me and wonder, what boy is this? Oh, but it is the labor of a lifetime to make one's true self known and honored. Therefore I have come to thy door, thou world-vanquishing love. Take from my young body this primal injustice and unattractive plainness. For a single day, make me superbly beautiful, even as beautiful as was the sudden blooming of love in my heart. Give me but one brief day of perfect beauty, and I shall answer for the days that follow.
Lady, I grant thy prayer, not for the short span of a day, but for one whole year. The charms of spring blossoms shall nestle round thy limbs.
কেটেছে একলা বিরহের বেলা আকাশ কুসুম শয়নে সব পথ এসে মিলে গেল শেষে তোমার দুখানি নয়নে নয়নে কেটেছে একলা বিরহের বেলা আকাশ কুসুম চয়নে দেখিতে দেখিতে নূতন আলোকে কে দিল রচিয়া ধ্যানের ফুল আকাশ কুসুম চয়নে রাজকুমারী কেমন না জানি আমি তাই ভাবি মনে মনে চিত্রাঙ্গদা রাজকুমারী আগ্রহ মোর অধীর অতি কোথা সে রমণী বীর জগতী
আমি চিত্রাঙ্গদা আমি রাজেন্দ্র নন্দিনী নহি দেবী নহি সামান্য নারী আমি
ধন্য